Block builders, and I want to show you guys today how you can trade Ethereum with leverage. One of the most popular places to trade any cryptocurrency with leverage is actually Binance and the Binance Futures platform. You can see that if you go to coinmarketcap.com, and there you can see all the exchanges and especially all the derivative exchanges or all the future exchanges. So if you want to trade with leverage, you usually do that on a future exchange. And the biggest future exchange right now is Binance. So meaning you are not just trading simple Ethereum, but you actually trade with high leverage. As you can see, in terms of volume, Binance has more than twice the volume than the second most popular competitor, BitMEX. So the advantage if you trade on Binance is actually that you have very high liquidity. So it's actually easy to enter a position and to leave a position, and you get a good price usually. So if you don't have a Binance account yet, I put a link down in the description that you can use to open your Binance account. And with that link, you can actually save 10% on trading fees on Binance. So it actually makes sense to open your account with the link in order to save on fees. So once you have an account, the first thing you need to do is you need to put money into your account. And there are several options to do that. I will move that window to the side. So the first option would be to buy cryptocurrencies on Binance. You can actually do that via either your credit card or via money transfer. And it's actually better to use a money transfer because you don't pay any fees. If you use your credit card, you pay 3% or more on fees. So the first option would be just to wire some money to Binance. You can just type in how much you want to wire, and you can see it's free of charge. So you will actually receive all the money you wired. Or you can just deposit some cryptocurrencies. In order to do that, you need to click on cryptocurrencies, and then you can just select the cryptocurrencies that you want to deposit here. And then they show you an address where you need to send it to. If you want to deposit fiat, so for example euros, you have to know that you need to be verified on Binance. In order to do that, you need to click here, and then you can verify your account. So they will ask you for that, and in order to do that, you need to upload a picture of your passport and a proof of address. And then it usually takes a couple of hours, and then you are verified. However, you can also trade on Binance if you are not verified. The biggest limitation is that you can't withdraw more than 2 BTC per day. However, for most people that's more than enough. So in most cases, you don't really need to be verified. Only if you want to use bank transfer or if you want to withdraw more than 2 BTC. So once you have done that and you have money into your account, you need to move that into your futures account, because on Binance you have several wallets. Like you have your regular spot wallet, and then you have a futures account where you have a futures wallet. So in order to do that, you can just click here and open the futures platform, or you do it here. However, you have to know trading on the Binance Futures platform. So you just click here, then this window opens. Trading on the Binance Futures platform happens against USDT, so against Tether. So you need to have USDT in your account in order to trade. That's different than BitMEX, for example, where you only need to have Bitcoins in your account. Here you need to have USDT in your account. So if you want to trade Ethereum here, you need to transfer USDT into your futures wallet. And in order to do that, let's assume you have Bitcoin in your Binance account. You can just trade it. So for example, you can click here on markets and trade it against USDT. And then you can sell your Bitcoins against USDT or your Ethereum or whatever you have against USDT. And then you can transfer them to your Binance Futures account. And one way to do that would be to click here on the Binance Futures platform on transfer, and then you can see your balance here, and then you could easily transfer it from your spot account into your futures account. However, you could also transfer it back that way. You just need to type the amount here, and then it will, and you need to confirm the transfer, and that's it. However, I have now 1000 USDT in my account, and that should be enough to show you how to trade Ethereum here. So first of all, you have to know there's a difference between perpetual and quarterly contracts. So perpetual contracts are contracts without an expiration date. So they basically run forever and the position will stay open forever. The only thing you have to know is you have to pay funding every 8 hours. And the funding rate can fluctuate. Right now, the funding rate is 0.0554%. If you are long right now, you pay that in 2 hours, 45 minutes. And if you are short, you will actually receive that amount. Sometimes funding could be also negative. Then you will receive that amount of money if you are long. And if you are short and the funding is negative, you will actually pay. The reason for that is basically that currently there are more long positions than short positions, and that's why long positions pay shorts. So here we have the charts, how the price of Ethereum or Bitcoin here went, and here you could also select Ethereum, and here you could also trade quarterly contracts that are basically contracts with an expiration date. So with them you don't pay funding, but you pay like a fee when you open the position, but however you don't pay funding. The disadvantage is that they will close automatically on September 25th or on December 25th. So depending which quarterly contract you are opening. Or if you use Ethereum, you can use only one quarterly contract, and that's the one that expires in September. And as you can see, the price here with the quarterly contract is a bit higher than for the perpetual. The reason is that most people believe the price of Ethereum will go up anyway. So that's why the price of the quarterly contract is higher. However, most people usually trade perpetuals because at futures trading, you don't stay in the position for that long usually. So you can just select Ethereum against USDT here. And then you have, as I said, the chart. You can change the bars, for example, to 30-minute bars or candles, or like back to 1 hour candles, where every candle is like 1 hour. Then you have an order book here with all the sell order and all the buy orders, and then you have the latest trades here. And here you have your order types. You can either do a limit or a market order. A limit order is basically an order where you have to set your own price. So for example, you can say, okay, I want to buy a futures contract of 1 Ethereum if the price goes to 300 USDT. Then you can say, I want to go or buy long. And then you can use buy long. And you can see here it's now under open orders. And if the price drops to 300 USDT, your order will be executed. And you can, of course, cancel the order every time. Different is a market order. With a market order, your order will be executed immediately. Let's say you want to buy 1 Ethereum. You can either go long, so buy it, or sell short. Sell short meaning if you believe the price will go down, then you would actually go short on that one. And another thing you have to know is you can select leverage here. So first of all, you can select up to 75x leverage. However, that's very dangerous. If you select a leverage of 75x, that means you will get liquidated if the price goes 1.4 or not even a bit lower than or a bit less than 1.5% against you. So assuming you are going long here, if the price only drops by 1.45% or so, you will be liquidated. So meaning you will lose all your money that you opened or that you needed to open your position. The best way usually is to trade with low leverage. So for example, 5x, that means you will only get liquidated if the price goes 20% against you and not only 1.45%. Okay, you can confirm that, or you can use cross leverage or cross margin. That basically means it will set your leverage automatically. It will take everything you have into your account, and cross is an advantage if you have several positions. So if you, for example, would open a Bitcoin position as well and a Bitcoin Cash position, then it would adjust the leverage automatically. So now if you want to open an order, you can just say, okay, I want to buy long here. And as you can see, I did a market order, and now you can see my position is open. You can see the size here at 0.1 Ethereum. You can see the entry price here, the profit and loss, and you could close your position here. For example, again, per market order, or you can say per limit order. If the price goes to 400, then you can set a limit order that your position will be closed. However, we will close it per market order now. And that's basically it. That's how you trade Ethereum on Binance Futures with leverage. As I said, don't use leverage that is too high. If you have any other questions about that, feel free to use the comments down below. If you don't have a Binance Futures account, please feel free to use the link down below in order to open that account and to save 10% on fees. And if you like the video, I would really appreciate that. And if you want to see more about that, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys.